Which is better, the brand new electric Mercedes GLC or the brand new electric BMW iX3? Well, in this episode, we are going to find out. On the front, the GLC gets a completely new looking grille. This is the first car from Mercedes to get this kind of grille, which has really cool animations like the headlights, thanks to it being illuminated, and this grille has 942 small illuminated squares. 942 of these microscopic squares in this grille. Insane. Of course, it gets the huge Mercedes logo, and each of the headlights have the Mercedes star in them. Down the side, the body panels are really smooth. There's only one big crease on the bottom, no other crease, which will help to reduce drag. So will the flush door handles. They automatically extract and retract, and the overall shape is curved. On the back, it gets this huge black panel in the middle, connecting the taillights. These taillights first of all have the Mercedes star in them, and they are animated as well. The overall design of the back looks really clean. There are just a couple of things I'm not a fan of. First of all, these fake side vents, and I don't like this design on the bumper, where it looks like there would be exhaust pipes. Apart from that, it's a gorgeous looking car. This clean look not only looks visually appealing, it helps with the aerodynamics. In fact, this vehicle has a drag coefficient of 0.26 CD. Compared to all the other BMWs today, this new iX3 looks completely different. On the front, it gets a completely new design. It gets this really small grille, which looks very similar to the ones on their vehicles from the 1900s. It gets big vents at the bottom to help cool the battery faster. These vents will automatically open when the battery needs cooling. When it doesn't, they will automatically close for better aerodynamics. These side vents also help with aerodynamics by making airflow smoother. And all of the lights have really cool animations. Down the side, the body panels are really smooth. And it gets flush door handles, which automatically extract and retract. The side skirts also have a clean look to them. The overall design looks way cleaner in comparison to other vehicles from BMW. On the back, it gets these completely new looking taillights, which are also animated and have this cool diagonal stripe pattern. The bumper looks a little bit complex, but the overall design of this vehicle is really clean. And this clean design helps with the aerodynamics. This vehicle has a drag coefficient of 0.24 CD. Quite impressive. And I like how this car looks as well, but I think the Mercedes looks better. The GLC's interior is truly special. It looks so futuristic and high-tech, mainly because of this huge screen, known as the hyperscreen, combined with the ambient lighting. I love how it's just one display, instead of these three separate displays. It looks incredible like that. So does the panoramic roof, with the illuminated stars, known as the sky control roof. At night it looks epic. Just like the rest of this interior. Mercedes' vehicles usually have really good interior quality. The materials feel expensive and robust. For the comfort features, the GLC has heated seats, the heated steering wheel, front ventilated and massaging seats, and wireless charging. Some of these features will be optional, and the rest will be included. And this is a very high-tech vehicle. This hyperscreen will likely be optional. The base setup will likely have two displays only, one for the driver and the main display. Fitting the hyperscreen will also provide a display for the passenger. This vehicle will get better throughout ownership, thanks to over-the-air software updates. It has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and you can fit this car with a heads-up display. This vehicle has a ton of cool features. It has a built-in AI assistant, so you can ask the system a bunch of different questions. Even better, it features a built-in app store called Mercedes Me Store, where you can download third-party apps on these beautiful displays. These beautiful displays have a ton of videos to watch and many games to play. You can also attend Zoom meetings in this car. So many features. There's a feature called augmented reality for navigation. Setting a destination will show the front camera on the main display. And on top of that, augment arrows showing where to go. There's also a feature called Guard 360 Protection, an advanced anti-theft system which uses the external cameras to take photos of potential threats, which you can then view on the main display or on your phone. You can pair your phone with the vehicle and use it as a key. The amount of tech in this car is wild. There are so many more features. These are the major ones. And overall, this is a lovely interior. It looks wonderful, and it's such a high-tech car. The iX3's interior is gorgeous. This design looks so cool and futuristic. First thing you notice is that huge heads-up display, called the panoramic vision. The left part of it shows the essential information for the driver. The rest of it can be customized with different widgets, and it looks amazing. So does this huge display, which is shaped like a rhombus. I love how that looks. The theme of these displays matches the color of the ambient lighting, and at night that looks wonderful. These are some of the best looking displays I've seen in any vehicle. Same can be said about this 4-spoke steering wheel, which looks incredible, just like the rest of this design, and the interior quality is said to be improved over current models. BMW's vehicles usually have excellent interior quality. For the comfort features, the iX3 has heated seats, the heated steering wheel, front ventilated and massaging seats, and wireless charging. Some of these features are optional, the rest of them are included. And by this design, you can definitely tell it's a very high-tech vehicle. It's probably even more high-tech than it looks. So the iX3 features high-performance computers. One of them powers the entirely new infotainment system. There's another one for core vehicle functions, such as climate control, lighting, vehicle access, etc. There are 2 more of these computers. More on those later in this episode. It receives over-the-air updates, so as you own this vehicle, it gets better over time. It has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which are both wireless. It's available with a normal heads-up display as well. Furthermore, it has some really cool features. There are so many of them. It features an AI assistant, which is called their intelligent personal assistant. With this, you can ask the system a bunch of different questions. Even more exciting than that, it has a built-in app store called Connected Drive Store, so you can download third-party apps, like on your phone. Speaking of phone, you can pair it with your vehicle and use it as the key. There's so much tech in this car. There's augmented reality for navigation, so when you set a destination, it will show the front camera on the main display and display arrows, showing where to go. That way you never make a wrong turn. And then there's Anti-Theft Recorder, which is a very advanced anti-theft system, using the external cameras to record for suspicious activity, which you can then view on the main display or on your phone. This system has built-in entertainment, so on this display you can watch any video you'd like. And there are games to play. You can also attend Zoom meetings in this vehicle. The amount of tech in the iX3 is insane. It's a super long list of features, but these are the major ones. And overall, this is a beautiful interior. This is by far one of the best looking interiors I've seen. Now, how do these cars compare when it comes to practicality? The BMW has up to 18.4 cubic feet of space in the trunk, and this is the first BMW electric vehicle with a frunk, which in this car has 2 cubic feet of space. This vehicle has a ground clearance of 6.9 inches and a towing capacity of 4,400 pounds. The Mercedes has 20.1 cubic feet of space in the trunk. Its frunk has up to 4.5 cubic feet of space. This vehicle has a maximum ground clearance of 7.5 inches and a towing capacity of 5,300 pounds. As of now, there's only one version of the iX3, which is all-wheel drive. It has 2 electric motors which combined put out 469 horsepower and 476 pound-feet of torque. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds. This car has an 800-volt architecture, which provides a few benefits. For instance, higher voltage allows for thinner wires, and thinner wires will reduce the weight. Reducing the weight will increase its range. This also allows for faster charging speeds. So this vehicle has a 108.7 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which can charge at 400 kilowatts. And this is good for a range of 400 miles. 400 miles is impressive. There are 2 different versions of the new GLC. The rear-wheel drive has 369 horsepower and 372 pound-feet of torque. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds. The all-wheel drive has 483 horsepower and 596 pound-feet of torque. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds. This vehicle also has the 800-volt architecture. All versions have a 94 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which can charge at 330 kilowatts, and the all-wheel drive will have a range around 300 miles. The rear-wheel drive will likely have a higher range, but it's not yet specified. This car has a 2-speed automatic transmission at the rear axle, designed to boost acceleration and high-speed efficiency. The GLC comes with air suspension as standard. How it works is it adapts to the road conditions for a smoother ride by altering the stiffness and the ride height. These settings can be toggled manually. The amazing thing is, the air suspension is from the S-Class, their flagship vehicle. Unfortunately, the iX3 is not available with air suspension, as they want to keep things simple here in order to make it less complex and lightweight. So it features normal steel spring suspension, which is designed for a balanced ride, combining comfort with stability. The third superbrain in this vehicle is called the Heart of Joy. It's in charge of the driving dynamics. It's used to optimize performance, braking, steering, and energy recuperation. It's said to be game-changing. It processes information up to 10 times faster than other systems. And you can get the GLC with rear-wheel steering, which reduces its turning circle by turning the rear wheels at the opposite direction of the front wheels at low speeds, and gives it better stability at higher speeds by turning the rear wheels at the same direction as the front wheels. Both vehicles also get sway bars to minimize body roll, improving the stability and the handling. They both have variable ratio steering, which at low speeds makes the steering quicker for a more direct feel, and then makes the steering slower at higher speeds for better stability. They also get rear torque vectoring, which can distribute power between the rear wheels. It can send full power to the outer wheel with the most grip. This helps with corner exiting traction. Electric vehicles have instant torque, thanks to their electric motors providing consistent power in a wider speed range. When you lift your foot off the throttle, the motors will start to go in reverse motion, bringing the vehicle to a stop. While it does that, the battery recovers a bit of energy. This process is known as regenerative braking, and it makes the driving experience a lot more convenient. These vehicles have their huge battery packs at the bottom of their chassis, providing a lower center of gravity, which will help to reduce body roll and keep these vehicles flat when cornering. And these cars have various driving assistant features to make the driving experience even more convenient. They both have adaptive cruise control and steering assist. With this, these vehicles can drive by themselves on the highway. It's an optional feature with both. However, you can fit both vehicles with lane change assist and park assist, so they can change lanes by themselves and park by themselves. Both of these vehicles get a lot of safety features as standard. They have forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane departure avoidance, blind spot assist, rear cross traffic alert, and a lot of other safety features. In the BMW, these systems are controlled by the fourth superbrain. So which is better, the brand new electric Mercedes GLC or the brand new electric BMW iX3? It's a super close match. These new vehicles are both very special, but the iX3 wins, as it has a slightly better value. Once again though, this is a really tough match. But do you guys agree? Let me know which vehicle do you guys prefer? And also, what other car comparison video would you like to see? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on X, and turn on all notifications so you won't miss out on any new episode posted. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode.